So I'd actually want to pour a lot into Nabara. Alright. Let's see if we can beat this. Alright, this is again legendaries only. Let's see if I can do it. If the first one's bad, we'll see. I think they still have enough damage to do it. And then if I can snipe Yami, a tier list should be out soon. But it's gonna be so weird. It's gonna like, these are the people you need to beat the game. These are the characters that you need to beat, like the legend stuff. I need to talk about a lot of the newer units and how like the split is too. I wish I could make that a video, but they're never both at the same time. Yeah, let's do it like this. I'm so used to having overpowered stuff and not having to worry about this. So what I'm gonna do is grind up this Boma until second tier. Should do this in almost every legendary only, like if you don't have a mythic yet. And then once you're at this point, place. Base damage from some of these legendaries should be plenty. See? There's flying almost right away in this, so we're gonna have to put down a Nabara as well. And then we shouldn't have to worry about things for a while. And this will be like the same pattern I do in pretty much all 6 stories. The only one I'm worried about is the last one. It's because you got a lot of health. Gracie, what are you eating? Let me see. Oh, it's the sock from earlier. Bad, Gracie. No. Have it. Um, to let everybody that's listening to it this know, these two are new units, and they've changed a lot about this game, like under the rug. So the first thing that you guys should probably know is units are now magical or physical. Oop, looks like we're gonna need to maybe just put a couple more of these. Yeah, it's gonna get a little ugly. I don't want to spec. There we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. Maybe we're not good. I don't like really spreading them around like this. But pretty much, if you're doing this at your leisure, you should probably divide your teams into a 50-50, but more leaning towards magic damage. But realistically, it's like you kind of always need a fire unit. So instead of Dabo here today, I have this guy. I'm gonna test him out. So a fire unit kind of consumes whatever slot. It doesn't matter because it's just gonna take out the ice. So you just need a ground air, and a ground and then a ground physical. I don't have one with me, or I kind of do with the horses, but it's only because of legendaries only. And then you need a magic air and a magic ground. Nabarro is covering my magic air today. I mean my physical air today, and I actually didn't bring a magic air, but the main reason why I didn't was because I'm planning on seeing what I can do in this without it. Alright, cool. And I think his placement damage is enough. Nice. Multi-hit too. Nice. Nabara is a physical air, and yeah, she's very strong. That's gonna get a little rough, but we should be good. So it looks like I should shut up shop further back, so I can get away with more murder. Yeah, 5K, that's dangerous. We'll be fine, but this is ugly. Ooh, this is real ugly. She gonna attack again? No, she didn't. I think we lose on the first one, dude. Dang. Yeah, we lose on the first one. Or no, we live with a hair. Oh man, that's a yikes. Setting up is so much harder on this map. What an ugly start, dude. Now we're fine, though. Just need to get these Nabaras up. Oh, and this is why I brought him. Grand Slam. No, physical air, she's pretty good. There's not too many magic air, but there's like it's kind of like the hierarchy is like um it's kind of like best physical air. Yeah, I messed up my placement. Best physical air is like Cell. Cell's like the best one. And then it's I'm trying to think of the next one. Who's the next best air? This health is like not a big deal. I just made a mistake. I don't want to put my units here. I'm putting them here because usually I play with mythics and mythics go here. Like this is nice. This is a good camp spot for mythics. You can even plop like one unit down and like run up there. But that's on me. I'll be fine. I'm not worried about this level. I'm worried about the last level. These fire disciples got pretty far. Anyway, though, it's like Cell's the best. It's specific stuff. You gotta learn like a couple things this time. Cell's the best physical air. Then it's it gets kind of tough because Uru got buffed. But it's between Uru, King, and what's the other physical air that's out there? There's another one, I swear there is. I guess Levi. There's a couple physical airs. I'm forgetting who all they are. Yeah, if you have her, she was limited. Ooh. Okay, and then I just need one of these guys. It should be good enough. Yeah, if you missed her, it's kind of like... So let's just take her out of the equation, right? Because she was missable. And it's kind of like Cell's the best. Even when she's around, Cell's still the best because it's like a free raid unit kind of. Anyway, it sells the best, and then if you want to counter, sure, she's like so close to runner up, but I still think sells better. Then it's like your choice. Uru's got like a better like attack speed, so he'll take out like more enemies, which might soften like everything. Um, but King is like a hybrid, so you can put him anywhere, and his splashable attack is pretty good. Yeah, see, I told you we win. There we go. First level. Did not need to die to those fire mages. He already seems better than Dabo, so that's a good sign. That means you don't need Dabo. He's better. He's a lower level and he handled the ice mages on like spec 2. Alright, next. Shop's close, so it's just gonna be like a 10-minute. I had to do Nabaru for that first level because this guy's a flight. The rest of them aren't, so it's gonna be Juvie. I really wanted to bring Nightmare Luffy, but he is also a limited unit, so it feels a little unfair. Because you have to beat Mori. If you're beating Mori 5 times, you're getting fucking carried through Clover. And that's why I didn't bring Cell either, because it's like, if you're getting carried in Cell raids, you don't need help in Clover Kingdom. Okay, let me try to get through this, like, a chain of thought without actually looking at the units. It sells the best, then it's like King, then it's Uru, because King is a little bit later than Kingdom, but it's Uru, and then it'd be like Levi or something. You need an air physical, like for this update. Like if you want to get as far as you can in Infinite Castle for better rewards, or if you want to beat like certain legendary stages to get the Black Clover units, you just need an air physical. Like you just need it. Okay. Then you need a ground physical. Now ground physicals are kind of easy to get. Like there's a lot of them. Even a character like King fulfills both those roles, but his scaling is kind of dropped. Like if you like look at it, yeah, Sukuna is a good choice. But if you're beating Cursed, if you're beating that section of the game with with fingies and stuff like that, you probably don't need help in this. But if you get Sukuna, it's really like Sukuna's the good one to get in preparation to replace him for Asta. But you kind of are just chilling with Sukuna. The problem with Sukuna though is you do have to beat like a raid ass thing to get him. So it's just as annoying to get them both, but you can get Sukuna earlier. Alright, I'm gonna shut up shop back here instead, because that last one got so scuffed. And then I would stack them. I don't see the fire mages yet, so I'm just gonna get real fucking greedy. Okay, so it would be like Asa's the best, then Sukuna, and then your choice. There's so many grounds. It's not really relevant. Okay, 2,000. She cannot do that. And they're coming. Headless Horseman. So that takes care of like their physical side of things, but you also need you also need magical side of stuff with the fire unit. So we have the fire and farm taking those two. I already explained physical side. Magical is the same thing, but the dichotomy on that is it's a little weird because it's kind of like, I want to say Gojo, but getting the 6 eyes is about as annoying as getting Sukuna. So it might be worth to go for Gon, because it's 10 legendary Gons, and he can hit land in air when he's done. But then there's Coyote Stark. Like, there's plenty of options with ground magical. But for air magical, that's when things get a little weird. The units that you have available, alright? And this is so you can get the Black Clover stuff. You're not going to really need it in something like this. But to get the Black Clover stuff, the options that I had available to me were Perona, which is a limited Halloween thing. Yikes. And what the fuck? And then Jelly, which is gone now. So just like Ezreal, it's not even worth talking about unless you have those things. In which case, you'll need them. And then it's Evolved which is the whole reason why you'd even be playing those events. So it's I was complaining about it like day one, and I even got like a file one follow by somebody that comes in here who was acting like really excited and stuff, and he thought I was hating on him. I don't really care. I know I'm right. Okay, he was saying that the magic side of things is kind of free. All right, and I strongly disagree. Dedicate your hearts. Ooh, that's dangerous. Dang, these fire mages are really annoying, dude. What the heck? Stop it. Am I done yet? Last one. Can I get away with that, though? Not really, no. It's showing now. So scuffed. Yeah, dude, he didn't really even say that, but the way he described it is just like, dude, it's easy. You just need all these limited units. And I was like, dude, those are really annoying to get. So, and some of those you can't get anymore. So clearly that's the hard one. Now, I think if you get unevolved, it might be enough to get rid of the air. But at the time of me doing it, I didn't have yet. And it's pure RNG that you'll even get. Like, what is it? Rona, you spent, like, what? 7,000 today and didn't get Julius? Like, that shop is, like, not to be trusted. Grand Slam. Yeah, so it's, I don't know, man. I think everybody's like in a weird spot if they want to evolve the Clover units. Like, this should be the update where everybody's kind of sitting here being like, I need help, bro. Like, even I had Rono come and do that, like, Legend 3. Yeah. Yeah. And that's my point. Grand Slam. Who needs Dobby, dude? Or Dabo or whatever anymore? Well, the reason why he's solid is Gone is a magical for whatever reason, even though Killa isn't. I guess I don't know what that's all about, but yeah. He's a magical, and he can be your ground magical. That if you spec enough, you can get ground and air, which is kind of nice in the later portions. It's expensive, but you'll hit everything. I believe you, dude. That you've been getting worse stuff. Should be the last wave. So like if and when I make a tier list, it's really gonna be like S tier non-legendary team. Okay, it's gonna be like the team. A tier is gonna be the budget stuff, and literally everything else is gonna be like, okay, here's your scuff stuff. Like that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be stuff like Dabo and B tier. Everything else is gonna be dog shit. I don't care, guys. Like you can hate it all you want, especially if you have the units. So I'm like, dude, they're not doing anything. If they're getting you by, cool. But they suck. They're harder to play with. Dude, what they're gonna do, guys, is like a feature 5 or whatever in the next one. It's gonna be like triple or 5 times the rate of a mythic. But you can't get Black Clover units in this one. It's gonna be so rough. Hammer Assault. It's gonna be so scuffed, dude. What's the new banner? Is Yami in it? I need to get him for the tier list. I'm pretty sure he's like not worth. I haven't even gotten him yet, but yeah. The new banner is trash. Are you talking about Yami? I didn't get him yet. It's really unfair for me to say he's bad, but I've only heard you guys say he sucks, which is not a fair thing to evaluate a unit on, but he's at, really good. The dream, I would put the guys, I would so dream team, mythics, everything, scuff team. Even Scuffter, and then I'll be like, okay, and this is a waste of your goddamn time. Like that's what I'm gonna do for the second part. I'm gonna be like, this, you're wasting your time. Okay, these trash. Like I'm gonna be like, dude, the rest of this stuff is not worth it, and I'm gonna do high, like mid tier stuff. I'm gonna be like, go on, Levi, like that kind of stuff, where it's like, you can do cool stuff with them, but. Oh, Darkrai saw it. Darkrai saw that. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. That's another thing I want to explain. When does only buffing my mages and or when is only buffing Nabora basically? Go Nabora, go. Yeah, Nabora pretty decent. I don't know if he's good yet. I only have him level 33. Alright, that was level 2. That one was rough. I'm a little nervous, guys.